All right, guys, so I'm gonna let you in on a little cheat code. It's a nice little cheat code that I have, and it's called Work Through the Holidays. I know it's not what you want to hear, right? But let me explain something to you. One way to cheat. I did it in the car business for years, and I taught it to some of my guys. Basically, I worked while everyone else was asleep and slumbering. Number one, you have Black Friday right now that's going on. Everybody's out shopping for Black Friday, getting ready for Christmas and everything else. So I know where they're going to be, and I know what they're going to be doing, and I know where their mindset is. Everybody's stressing themselves out about gifts and things they can't afford, things for their children, things for their house, things for their home, things for their family, cooking food, spending a lot of money that they don't have, but they're not thinking about their resources tomorrow. They're not thinking about what happens in January. And that's one of the reasons why I live my life in quarters. I told you that before. I found that using the Jewish calendar was much more, I just love this skyline, man, I gotta get that in there, right? Was so much more beneficial, right? Me living the Jewish calendar was way more beneficial, meaning I'm already in my new year and have been since October 1. So what that does for me is this, guys. I'm already like scheduling out and thinking about what the next quarter is going to be like, the one that's coming, right? Because that's actually my second quarter. So by that time, I normally hit a crazy momentum that most people can't even fathom. And then to be honest with you, I pretty much dominate the year because they have no way of catching up. That's just how people look at it. Everyone's in such competition mode that they're worried about catching up instead of coming up with strategy. Now, I just want to give a quick story and I'm done. I'm going to go grab something to eat. It's not morning time, it's about noon here, but I'm a West Coaster, so to me it's still morning. And you see what I've got around my neck, right? So this was designed by Wassa, and it looks like a whip. It's what it actually looks like, right? And this is a reminder to me of my ancestors and what they did for me, what they sacrificed for me, right? Anytime I forget, because it's easy to forget because you get dominated by all kinds of other thoughts, I want to make sure that my ancestors know that not only do I love them, I appreciate the sacrifices that they made for me. I don't appreciate it in ceremonies, I appreciate it in action, the things that I do. And so I'm excited because tomorrow I'll probably go ahead and do another 30 days in 30 ways because I've got to be in Detroit for the Black Tech Saturday. Because if you paid attention, O'Shea Jackson, Ice Cube himself, will be given a Lifetime Achievement Award, a Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award. And we all know that that's on the clock, correct? So Terrence invited us to come out. You guys are welcome to come. You can show up and be in the room if you like to be. I'm definitely going to be there because I'm not going to miss anything of this magnitude, right? But I told you before, I send signs out and smoke signals. I'm like, yo, 10 years ago, we ran into Mark Cuban. I said, something's going to happen this November. I said that. And here we go, right? We know Gift is going to be singing at the Super Bowl, so we're getting tickets to that in February. So pretty much my January's piled up with CES because the Moto Coco phone will be there at CES. My February's piled up with Super Bowl. So I'm pretty much scheduled out from December to on, right? So not only am I doing the 30 ways in 30 days with you to finish up, I'm going to be going back and doing a hip hop nutcracker with Curtis Blow. That'll be on the 3rd. Then on the 5th, I actually speak. I'm a host for Angels of Las Vegas's gala. Then on December 14th, of course, we got the presidential deal, which is just crazy, the Lifetime Achievement Award. 20th is my birthday, so I want to make sure I get as many of these calls out as humanly possible because I'm on a schedule, my schedule, not your schedule, my own, right? And I did this to kind of dominate your thoughts on purpose. I know exactly what I'm doing. I study psychology. My mindset is, if I can get your thoughts saturated off the election, off the goofiness, off everything else that's going on in this world, and actually get your mindset on getting it done, then we can do something special this year. And I've already proven it multiple times. We haven't even hit year 5, and I already called Jason Hargrave, or I texted Jason Hargrove's widow, Disha, and I said, I'd love to see you in Detroit. So we're moving with or without you. You know, I've got 2 covers coming up for Las Vegas magazine, and then also Nashville, my Nashville and my Vegas. It's crazy right now. The PR is up and running. I mean, basically he's just editing the cuts that we made the other day, which were phenomenal. Bishop explained to me that when we go to Ghana, we actually get Jubilee service, which is the presidential caravan, which is insane. I can't prove to you this is any more VIP than what I've already shown you, but I wanted to tell you a little story. I had a friend one time, and I remember we were sitting in Cincinnati, and we were explaining to her, Northern Kentucky, explaining to her that, yo, you know, we are, how do I say this? We are trying to pour into you some of what God poured into us. And the friend looked at us and she said, you know what? That works for you guys, but it won't work for me. I just wanted to say this. If you don't think it will work for you, it won't. Nothing I say to you will work. If your mind and heart isn't calibrated towards success, nothing I say is going to matter. I need you to understand this, because this is about you. This is about doing something different. You've done the same old stuff before. Aren't you tired? Let's do something different. Make 2025 your year. Claim it. Don't just claim it in the name of Jesus or the church service. You better pick you up a blueprint and write down what you're going to be doing. Come on now. If you really want your God to do something or to show up in a special way, you better show him a blueprint that you're going to get it done. So I just wanted to drop that little dime. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for your families. Hug everyone around you, man. We may not get to see these same people next year. God bless you all. Love you to life. See you on the other side.